What's up, Mystic Manifesting family? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here. And thank you to Inked again for being the scribe of the last live stream who was able to, all the good video ideas, send them over to me that like popped into my head while we were doing this, doing the live. So thank you, Inked. Today's topic is do not judge a bridge before it finishes unfolding and to stop assuming the worst possible fucking outcome before the outcome is done. And I'm guilty as a motherfucker on this. Like I told you guys always, I will always tell you the truth of what happened with me. I will tell you where I fucked up. I will tell you how I still fuck up. I will tell you how guilty I am of certain things because I think a lot of times sometimes you'll come on line and you'll be like, man, they're a perfect master manifester. Call yourself the master manifester. If you're calling other people master, because none of us really have. We all know what to do, but we're all human. We all slip up sometimes. So don't beat the fuck out of yourself. Say, oh, I'm horrible. I fuck up all the time too. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I react. I try to do stuff in the 3D. It's a natural thing. But we can revise. We could change the outcome. We could do resets. Things always work out in our favor. And remember my affirmation, you can't fuck this up, all right? So stay calm. You guys got this. Okay? So we'll start out there. But do not judge a bridge before it unfolds. And this was the very first day of my vacation with SP. Right before I boarded the plane to Puerto Rico, we had a layover. I was getting ready. As you guys know, I started this new job, which is why I'm tired and fucking bummy looking, and I'm not dressed up nicely like I like to do for you guys and give you that ultimate respect of coming at you with the most best version of myself. But at this point, like I said, I know a lot of you guys love to hear these messages and they keep you positive. So be giving a message bummy, it's better than no message, right? Um, but there's a bridge. Here's a perfect example of me fucking up in real life too. Right before we boarded the plane to Puerto Rico, um, I get a message from this new boss, which I have not started with. After I started today, which I got back from the trip 2 days ago, I used yesterday to get myself in order, and then boom, today, good to go, right? Start this job. Guy sent me a message, hey, can you call me? And if you guys know the story, I quit the last job with no notice, and I didn't have this one yet. Then I got this one, and then it's a union thing. And if you don't, then the union shit talks you, blacklists you, and it's very funny how all that stuff works. It's like if it wasn't a union where everything's all tied together, you could just fucking. There's people I know who were not union guys. They just the one of my friends fucking threw his uniform out the car window and drove off a job one time, and then had another job before. So anyway, I had a natural assumption I was going to get this job, and it was a fearful of manifesting out of fear too, because I didn't want it, because I was already walking in faith of doing this full time. Now I feel a little bit set back, and it's one of those things where it's like I did reference this in one of the other videos where it's like, okay, when I quit and walked in faith, it's like I had more clients. It was like even though it was only like a week and a half or 2 weeks of like thinking that positive, feeling that oh I'm free, I could do this. I set up all day coaching. I was getting more clients. I was able to make more videos. I felt free and good. And it's like that's a little preview of what it is. So sometimes if you get a little preview and then your manifestation gets taken away or you change states or something, it's a little sidetrack or you change states or something, remember that little feeling like if you were with SP for a while or you had more money in your bank account for a while and then you lost SP or you lost that money, go back and dwell in that state, dwell in that memory and recapture those feelings of that state and dwell in it as much as you can, even though 3D is slapping you the fuck around with your current circumstances. Go back to that and feel good in that. So that's what right now I keep dipping back into. It's late at night and stuff like that, but I just pretend in my mind, oh, okay, yeah, I procrastinated all day because I was out traveling with SP or doing that. And now this isn't my parents' backyard. This is a vacation home on a, and it's hot out and I'm not in a sweater. And like, so you just kind of change your thoughts and try to put it out. And it's like, and my SP is in the hotel sleeping right now. And I just came down here to record the video. This is my dream life. So anyway, little derivative from the main story. Let me get back to the main story about not judging a bridge before it unfolds. To not judge a bridge before it unfolds. This guy sends me a message, and I'm like, okay, well, he's gonna know they're gonna cancel the job. I'm panicking a little bit because I know it's gonna be an expensive vacation. I have a very expensive vacation coming up where I'm treating my mom, SP, and brother to a trip to Hawaii, and it's going to be an expensive trip, but it's something I want to do for them. So I I get the message and I was like, fuck. I didn't want to, like, she's like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I just text the guy, hey, I could, when I land, he goes, just call me in the morning. And then I kind of opened up to her because she could tell something's bothering me. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this job. And she goes, why do you think that way? Why do you think it's so negative? I'm like, well, they know about this. And I started assuming all the worst. And then I called the guy. He goes, yeah, I just want to make sure you got the new hire paperwork and everything's all good. And make sure everything is in order. We can't wait to have you aboard. And he was all excited and cool with it. I'm like, oh, I assumed the worst. But then I kept thinking about that story too. And I get there, and it turns out the union made a call to this place and shit talked me and called me out and was like, yeah, he's a quitter. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's this, he's that. And it's like what I feared, like Job, all I have feared has come to pass, and it did. But I don't really fear it because I don't care about, like, this is why I say don't care about what other people, circumstances, or things are in your life. Don't take life so seriously. And it's very difficult for me because I take life very seriously. I take everything seriously. It's a game. It's a challenge. It's a game, but I take it as a challenge and a mission. Take it as a game. It's something I'm still working on. But it's like, okay, cool. You don't want me here. I'll leave. I will survive. That's my actual state now. That's my calmness. I will survive. If I have to make more videos and get more followers on Mystic Manifesting, or grind out with the comedy channel and go live every day on the comedy channel, or have people like sending things like on TikTok, like they'll send you donations. The more they laugh, the more they're hanging out in there. If I have to do that, I will. If I have to do um, if I have to do more vlogs with me and SP, I will do that. I will do whatever it takes to succeed. I have that confidence in myself. But anyway, the point of the story was I assumed the absolute worst, and then it was turned out to be the best case scenario. And then I kept fearing it, and then they brought it up today. But then I was like, in my head, I'm like, I already know me. I'm a naturally likable guy. And it's like they're like, oh, we got a strike against you, and you're behind the eight ball here. It's like, cool. If you get rid of me, I will be fine. I will survive. And this is the attitude I want all of you guys to have too. I will survive. Like the song, I will survive. You will survive. You can't fuck this up. You got this. Whether it's SP, job, money. You've heard my crazy money manifestation stories. Finding $1,000, well, finding 2,000 and splitting it with someone. Finding $300 on the ground. Those are true stories. Those are recent, within the past couple months. That's $1,300. That's over. That's a paycheck, and it's just relax and trust in the bridge unfolding. Because you even knew about my SP story, you guys. It looked like it blew up in my face, but the bridge was still unfolding, that blowing up. It's just like walking the bridge. The bridge swayed, and it's like, oh, we're going to fall off. We weren't falling off. It had to sway that way to shake some things loose, or to set it all up where I could just walk right across the bridge. It had to happen like that. And it's walking in faith and trusting. And this is a real quick message. This one's under 10 minutes. And I guess you could probably tell if you're watching all these in order, it's on different days. But for me, if you were watching a live stream with this, you would see I'm slowly burning out because I'm tired from the day job. I still have to get to the gym. And if you guys want, like I say, I always put my link tree in the bottom. You can follow me on Snapchat, and watch my little daily fitness motivation things, which they're, if you're a manifester, you know what I'm saying. If you're a regular person who's looking for motivation, you get the message. And if you want on my Instagram, like I said, I make my personal Instagram where you guys can DM me as well, and we could talk about things, and like set up coaching calls through there. That's where I set up the coaching calls, which is, it's through there or through my email. Everything's down below. And then it's $100 for an hour session, like FaceTime thing. If you don't want to do that, send me an audio message or a paragraph or whatever on Instagram in the DMs, and I'll give you a 5-10 minute response about it for $25. It's cheaper for you guys. It's easier for me because it's real quick. I don't have to sit down for an hour and get prepped and set everything up. It's real quick to do it like that. And there's not a ton of people doing that at the moment. So it's like real quick and easy, for me to, like, I'll see it and it's like, okay, boom, I got 5 minutes right here. It's like even at work, it's like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. All right, here's what you would do in this situation. Okay, if I was in that situation, here's how to look at it. Stop looking at it like this. Don't judge the bridge before it's, the big thing is, a lot of times we'll judge a bridge before it unfolds. So I'll see you judging a bridge before it unfolds, and I'll start giving you better ways to spin that bridge where it could unfold better. We're going to naturally, a lot of times we naturally assume, oh, it's going to unfold this way, and then we're assuming the worst. No, what if it unfolds like this? Or this could happen. And being a writer and creative person, I'm able to come up with some pretty fucking crazy and weird ways that things could unfold. Plus, just being the mystic manifester who's done a lot of this stuff, it's like, no, in my case, this crazy fucking story happened, or I've had a client who had this crazy fucking story unfold like this, and it's like, if all my stories can happen, and my other client stories can happen, there's no reason yours can't. So it's almost like a little pep talk and things like that. So if you want to do that, but like I said, everything's down below. If you're having a hard time or you're feeling depressed, that's why I post my comedy channel. I'm trying to post more stuff on it too. It's goofy stuff. It's stupid. It might be lame, but or not your type of comedy. But if you want to try to get a laugh, take a look at that. And otherwise, I've got my Snapchat, other stuff where you can look at the motivational things. But anyway, as always, I love you guys very much. This is gonna be the last one I do for tonight. At least I got enough to post two tomorrow from where I am now, and then just keep trying to string it along where you guys have a video every day, and try to not leave a day without a video for you guys. So anyway, I love you guys very much. I'll see you in the next video. You got this. You can't fuck this up. Just trust the process. Walk in faith. All right. I'll see you guys.